everybody just gets off on the right foot and treats people with respect and dignity.
I don't understand.
I'm going to treat people the way I would like to be treated. Don't laugh. I'm going to treat people the way I would like to be treated. Well, hold on a second. I don't care about your 3 minutes so much as your false accusations against me and other public figures that I've seen you here over the past year. I'm going to treat people the way I would like to be treated.
I don't understand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag with liberty and justice for all. You could all please remain standing for a moment in honor and recognition of our men and women who are fighting to preserve our way of life. Thank you. The city clerk will inform me when 3 minutes have lapsed, and depending on what we're talking about and how it's going, would you use discretion to treat people the way I'm going to treat people the way I would like to be treated. You'll notice that there are no uniformed police officers, but if everybody just gets off on the right foot and treats people with respect and dignity, let's get on and let's have fun and let's do the people's business. Okay? At this time, we'll have statements from any citizen wishing to be heard.
So to avoid this,
Thank you for your comment.
I'll be brief. I just,
Can you have your name and address, please?
I'm sorry, Raina Fortini, Peekskill, New York. In 30 seconds, a couple of months ago, before the election, I didn't say anything because it seemed kind of low. But then when I saw you laughing at me, blah, 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 I came back and I politely asked to know about what had happened in 1994.
We are on the agenda portion to discuss items on the agenda and not citizens to be heard.
At this time, we'll have statements from any citizen wishing to be heard.
So if this is about an agenda item, we can proceed. If not, I would suggest the speaker's out of order at this point.
I thought it was people to be heard.
At this time, we'll have statements from any citizen wishing to be heard.
Okay, sorry.
We anxiously await your return. Next, anybody else on any agenda items? Madam Clerk, any communications? Okay. Statement of citizens desiring to be heard on any topic.
So before I even speak, he's making jokes, being sarcastic, and disrespectful. I think the senior class project or program that you were talking about should analyze the details of our conversation, should analyze the video, the audio recording of Mayor Catalina saying, "I'll have you arrested," and then lying tonight that he did not, and he in fact did. And why he wouldn't just tell us what happened and politely, gentlemanly put things to rest, but instead he threatens to sue me. He says he wishes he could sue me. He says, "I've answered you 4 times. He never answered me once. And I actually thought that he might feel compelled to say, you know what, it slipped out of my mouth. I was, edgy that night, and, I just didn't appreciate you saying that. But that speaks to a human being's character, their ability to think on their feet. This guy's the mayor. Everybody knows what you're about, he says. Like, it's just so mean. It's like high school. And and I said, what does that mean? And I mean, it couldn't be more disrespectful. And this all started when I saw him laughing at me while Daryl Davis and all those other people were calling me mentally ill, he's sitting in the audience eating it all up, laughing. So that's why I came at him with a true question that's worth asking and getting an answer to.
Okay, well, it's just because I want to know that this election.
Tonight, my focus really was just to get an answer to what he meant by "I'll have you arrested." I mean, would he have actually gone that far? But and you'll notice at first I didn't say anything about the election tampering charge.
So yeah, I wasn't like coming here to ambush. I just happened to come by, and it's a burning question that I will want to ask. And maybe you'll surprise me with a good answer. So, what I said, what I asked to sort of tell us about 1994, I didn't mean it as antagonistically, or whatever the word is, as it may have come off, as I said to you. And your response was to threaten to arrest me.
Actually, that wasn't my response, but thank you very much for
Well,
clarifying.
actually, that's why I recorded your response, because that is something you would deny, which is actually
Thank you
a
for your
little
comment.
reassuring. So, but would you have arrested me?
I don't have the power to arrest, but thank you for your comment. Anyone else? Are you done?
That's your response?
Thank you for your comment.
It's not a comment, it's a question.
I don't have the power to arrest anyone.
But you threatened to arrest me.
I didn't. But if
You
you
said,
say
get
I
out
did,
of my face.
I'm in the mood to just agree with you. If whatever you say is fine. Are you done?
Well, it's just kind of like Governor Christie, I guess. It's sort of a way of, a philosophy of life, maybe, a way of doing business, a way of,
I don't appreciate
serving every individual citizen of this city. And I try to apologize to you for being as antagonistic as it may have sounded.
Why don't you
And
play
said,
the
get
tape?
out of
Why don't
my
you play the tape
You want
that
me
you
to?
say?
Count
If you
to
say
10.
that I threatened to arrest you, let's hear the tape.
All right. And then, well, you can start by assuming that I have it. And
Oh, you
will
said you
hear
had
it. No, it's on YouTube. Raina Fortini YouTube. Which, I mean, I'm shocked because my
Me too.
life, I spent the past year coming up here trying to tell my story, thinking I would make it better. I've only made it worse. But luckily, I'm old enough to not really care that much. So here we go. I have, and it's funny, I almost erased it the other day, and I thought, no, you know what? I'm going to keep this just in case. And here it is. Ready? Mike, you got my back? Needs more volume. What, here it comes. I don't have to explain myself to you. Get out of my face. And I said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't.
I hope you
care.
understand. Here it comes.
So's Christmas, but we have work to do here.
And Chief Johansson said, why don't you sit somewhere else? You said, I will have you arrested.
I didn't hear that.
Okay, so is that your way of apologizing?
3 minutes
Is that
out.
your way of saying that you didn't mean it and you just overreacted and
It's
you want
not
to
my
apologize? Or do I not matter?
Miss Fortini,
Do I not matter?
3 minutes are up. Thank you.
Really?
Hold on a second. I don't care about your 3 minutes so much as your false accusations against me and other public figures that I've seen you here over the past year.
So you weren't charged with electioneering in 1994?
No, I wasn't actually. I wasn't.
So that's a lie.
Unfortunately, I can't sue you for slander.
Then
but
you could have no.
so you
then
can
you
just
can
go
tell
on.
all of us that.
Everybody
because
knows.
It was in all the newspapers.
Everybody knows what you're about.
It was in all the new. Everybody knows what I'm about.
Yeah.
You want me to sue you for slander? What does that
I wish
mean?
you would.
Really?
Have a nice night.
You have
Thank
people
for
come up here call me mentally ill and nobody like blinks an eye. The chief high fives the woman that does it. So you weren't charged in 1994 with election tampering?
For the 4th time, no.
Oh.
Have
It was
a
in
nice.
the newspaper.
Well, you go read it again.
And I wish I said it before the election.
Go read it again and read about the acquittal.
Mr. Mayor, Council,